speaking of getting out on the road, starting today, it will cost you a little extra to park on some streets in some areas around Seattle.
All right, so I want to show you a look at some of those new prices if you are heading downtown this morning. So the largest increase, it's kind of small here, but it's going to be $1 per hour. So joining us to explain why this is happening right now and why prices could keep climbing this year, our own Dan Griffin, live in the University District for us this morning. Hey, Dan.
Hey, good morning to you. And you know, we're not just talking about downtown either. We're over here in the U District, where in some spots they're going to be paying, where they were paying $3.50, now $4.50 an hour. So I'm sure there are going to be students that are just absolutely not happy about that, especially living on limited budgets, obviously. So that's just some of what we're seeing here. There are also many other areas where they're seeing jumps as well. So SDOT says this is part of its regular seasonal update based on street parking data it collected and analyzed in January. It's the first adjustment in pricing this year. And officials say they want to ensure there is one or two open spaces on each block to help businesses as well as drivers. But they say the largest rate increase is about $1 an hour. Where we're seeing the jump in cost appears to be midday, which would make sense with the higher traffic, but it also means it's going to mean more expensive lunch breaks and quick stops. So Fremont's jumping from $4 an hour midday to $5 an hour. First Hill's going from $2.50 to $3.50 an hour midday. Chinatown in the International District is going from $3.50 to $4.50 an hour midday. And the highest we saw was Denny Triangle at midday, costing you $5 an hour, an increase of $1 for more of $1 for part of that zone. So SDOT says many rates are still cheaper than they were well before the pandemic, though that may not soothe the pain when you pay there at the meter. And now many of those morning rates, about $1.50 or less an hour. We were looking at evenings, they're as high as $4.50 an hour when you're talking like Fremont or perhaps some of the other areas like Pike and Pine and those areas of Capitol Hill as well. Now, SDOT says that they plan to reassess these prices several times this year. We'll keep you up to date on those as well. Live in the U District, Dan Griffin, Fox 13 News.
Dan, appreciate you.